evening, crewmates. Captain Andy here. Good. Here for some crewmates. Final Fantasy 14 goodness with Claylan to help her get through the Final Fantasy 14 story. We started off last time we left off. Claylan was going through the 2.2 through the Maelstrom. We got through, I think, the first third of it. We're going to continue on with that. As with the previous stream, we're going to start this off with a fun dungeon. There are 2 more dungeons we have to do for 2.2, which I'm going to showcase. What dungeons did we do last time? Let's see what we had left to do. I'm hoping everyone's having a great time so far. So dungeons we have left to do in 2.2 were Lost City of Amandapur and Bravelock's Long Stop Hard. And before we do any of that, let's see what job we're going to go as. Go through our job of wheels. Alright, let's see what we're going to do. Let's shuffle this up a little bit. Let's go right into this. We did Black Mage last... No, not Scholar! Fine. I see where this game's headed off now. Yeah. Alright, let's go. First things first, we'll go Scholar. Alright. Good news about that, since I'm going in as a healer, we're going to get it right away usually, pretty much. So let's jump right in. So what do we have to do again? Lost City of Andapur and Bravelock's Long Stop Hard. If we get this part here, this Lost City of Andapur, we're going to be jumped into a very interesting, final boss. It has a little mechanic. You don't have to do it if your team is good enough. You can just DPS the final boss down. I like to do the mechanic. That's how we used to do it back in the day. God, I'm old. Yeah, back in the day we had to do it because we're not as buffed up as we are now. So when you get there. So let's just join this right away. You're probably going to get a group as soon as you press this. Make sure that's done right. It is good. See? What did I tell you? Right away. For that, let's summon our... Let's jump right in. Bravelock, Long Stop Hard. I think I see into the side there. The goblins start shooting cannons at people. Alright, that's how we go with this. Yeah, he's gonna pull everything. I'm not a fan of big shields. This is not with Scholar. Not a fan of this. Ah! Yeah, who knows? If you put this costly a Scholar, use the Scholar. Illuminati. Commander. Illuminati! I gotta spell the secret here. Glad I not when I killed that, it was the bears dying to a those that joined, thank you for joining. Hope you have a great night so far. Hope you need to be fair to you. It's on welcome as well. In the door. There, just get to the boss. This is a quick dungeon. Less than 10 minutes already at the boss. Stop clock grizzly fist. What's the cutscene? God, Illuminati will not have cheese! Huzzah! This is we don't have cheese! I think that's it. Tank so far. I mean, I'm not a fan of having to deal like that, but sorry. We're not talking about this. He's playing as a dealer. Hey! You take it. Or the boss can die. Just step aside the right so. To the tank, this one, hands down to the tank. Hey, I gotta come! Woo! Only 800 more to go. Alright. Well, that was Brave Flock's Long Stop hard. As you saw, it's just like the regular version of Brave Flock Long Stop. Just harder. Alright, so let's continue with the story and get back into our cool gear. I'd like to take off these sunglasses for now because, so we can start to see her facial expressions. She can't smile to save her life, but Those are important. Alright, so let's continue here. We were just met these people that came off a boat in Vesper Bay. We were going to call this forth because we cannot understand what he was calling it forth. They said they came from Doma. And I think I mentioned it last time, but I must mention it again. When she first was introduced this character here, she was actually given the Mithra. Mikote model. Mithra. Final Fantasy 11, hello. Yeah, she was given the Mikote model because they did not have this Aura model yet. At least I don't think they did at the time. But this became available with Heaven's Ward. So shortly after this, she eventually evolved into what we see now. And condolences to the family of the original actress for this voice actor. The original voice actress did pass away. Obviously, someone else took over her role, but for I believe entirety of of A Realm Reborn, it was played by the original voice actress. So, condolences to her family. I hope they're doing well. It's been some time, I know, but still sad losing loved ones. But we're going to honor her by playing this game and hearing the story she has to tell. Alright, so Refugee Attendant number 1. We will be most grateful for any assistance you and Master Alphanode can offer. It has been ever so long since we last set foot on dry land. I truly hope this marks the end of our journey. Master Alphanode's associate, yes? We have been waiting for you. I trust you are ready to begin. Alright, let's sit at the table. If I sit and talk to Alphanode, probably gonna make me stand up right away. Yep. We can't be civil here anymore. Oh, look, that's that back down. Interesting.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Yugiri.
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Yep, makes sense.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I guess that makes sense, because I mentioned back in the Realm Reborn, we didn't have auras when it first began. We just had the Hears, Elizans, Mikote, Lalafels, Rogarans, or Galka. I think the Galkas without tails. But that's all we had. And auras were not a part of the Final Fantasy at that time. Up until Yugiri. But I have to mention, Yugiri was first given a Mithra model. I'm guessing they had plans to bring out the Aura, and she was the going to be the this poster person for the Aura, and she was evidently, or eventually. But that would explain the get up here, just not. And I guess it was a nice surprise to players, but I like how they incorporated the world in general. Like, essentially, no one else in the world would have seen an aura regularly, or at all, at this point in the game, in history, or at least not for a long time. So seeing one that's an aura just walking about, and yeah, it makes sense. It would be, they would catch attention, that is for sure.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
My hands? What am I supposed to do with them? How do you sit upright in that so little space? Oh, they have names now. Kasanagi. Actually, help us soon. Hello there, traveler. Have you tried any dishes of the quicksand yet? Yes, prepared you for a dear adventure like a hearty meal, you know. Sasaki, we're grateful beyond measure for this kindness. Kikyo. Lady Yugiri labors day and night for the good of our people. She's an inspiration to us all, yet I worry for her health. And Yugiri. If I may, madame, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more than we've already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madame, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Okay. Omedy! Well, for in case you're wondering, these are job quests for level 15 up. This would be Gunbreaker, level 16 up. This is Samurai. And that's it for this area. Alright. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Clayland? Of course I'll help. And I picked a bitter day to tell the truth. Both the merchants and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word you can't come. Meaning I've got a boatload of food stuff and no one to put to feed. Best of all, they paid for a lot in advance. Go and call on Frideret and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Wake and Sand. Oh, if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. I gotta just answer, I guess. Alright, let's try this. Recommended. I don't know why I'm doing this. No! No, not order! Ah, I can't play my best card then. Crikeys. Fine. Right in the middle. you. And let's go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, which is in Steptothal. This quest is for Reaper. This is for Blue Mage. I could do Blue Mage. I think I should do that one day. Don't know when I'll do it, but I will. Frididia, the tradecraft merchant. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I normally want to question Mr. Moby's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Letter. Instructions, and rather picking up a practice, deliver good stuff for the waiting sand. I'm not just good at short, but if you ask me, any man that can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Aye, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? I already read that. You know, you should encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. I can understand their points too. Life is rough. There's no denying that. Lady, it's all in hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expected. Mrs. Momody is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you'll be pleased with his reply. You've been granted an audience before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphanode. I swear we shall return the favor. Not as only do you giddy, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will accompany us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us at on the Royal Promenade. Alright, let's go to the Royal Promenade. I'll eventually do that other third dungeon, the one for Diabolos. If I have to tank that one and still do the mechanic at the end, it's a little bit more tricky, but it can be done. Check the elevator out. And from the red carpet this way, here. Beyond the way to the Alchemist Guild and the headquarters of the Sultan's War. And now we go meet Raubon and the Syndicate and Sultana. Alphanode. We must take pains to illustrate how accepting a domain would benefit Ulda. Only then might the Syndicate be swayed. For all enemies at Garlemald, it is not fitting that we should join forces. I I've heard that the Sultana is a kind and generous ruler. Of the syndicate, I have heard less flattering things. Bard singer wars decided the fate of nations, but a single spoken in a council chamber is more than likely to decide that. Sorry. Bard sings of wars decided the fate of nations, but a single word spoken in a council chamber is more likely to decide that of mine own. Telegi Adelegi. I wish to greet our guests beforehand and offer my support for their cause. Doman, Ulden, it matters not to me. Birthright does not equate to birthright in mine eyes. I take great pride in my establishments for this very reason. The Platinum Mirage, in particular, serves as a showcase of the talents of countless men and women born beyond our borders. A pleasure, Lieutenant Sharaf. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. I wish we would go get Captain. One day I will.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the Purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
I think this guy over here is part of the mineral concern. When we did the miners quest, I think this guy was a major factor there, at least within the last quest. That's part of the main quest, AR quest.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
I think I know the other two. I already mentioned him, that guy. Lodorita we know. The other two, the ones that Cone had, one in, yeah.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, Accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Sad to say. Harbor doubts, I will allow, but in time they shall see the error of their ways. To violence and criminal activity, which it is speak of us thus? Are we to be punished for sins we may never commit? Did they not hear the Ladies, please? How can we turn us away when we have insured? My people cannot endure the long sea voyage, but will thou not accept his choice? As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor would he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. I will not waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Yes, right. As much as this decision is hard to take here, the fact that you're able to discuss it, say their views, some more personal than others, but they accepted the decision of the majority. Tough pill to swallow. Especially for Yugiri and her team, her people. Perhaps they're having another thing in store for them. Is there anything for the Mugportium yet? Is that still am I pending? Great. Alright, we'll get to that soon enough. Hang on. So it's mentioning 1.1 to come in. Talking about some odd things about 1.0. One of the odd things was the fatigue system. To explain the fatigue system, think of the current rest system now, where if you rest, you get double XP. Think of the opposite of that, where the more you play, the less XP you got, to the point where you can get 0 XP. Yeah. It was to try and balance out the game so the hardcore players and casual players can still be relatively the same, but it didn't work out as well as people hoped. Alright, one sec, folks. Alright, let's continue with this. These said I'll be good. Alright, start with alpha load again. Maybe I should have considered the likelihood of failure more deeply beforehand. I will not deny that certain portions of the refugee population have been a burden on the Sultanate, but I take issue with my counterpart's contention that they account for the majority. In this, they are plainly mistaken. Even so, we must not think ill of them for wishing to protect our great nation. These are odd to earn the approval of these Uldans. We don't wish to live by the grace of others. We want to work. We want to contribute. Galling is no place for my people, for any people to call home. This cannot continue. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monetaries have made their position clear. Agreed. Ulda is not an option. To Limiter or Gridania. I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. The slaves are Doman French confined to a ship. Gosh, thought I'm huddled in an airless hole with no hope of better treatment. Would have had more time to find an alternative. A place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Ophelia, this is precisely what I would wish to discuss. I understand the syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. It would be out of the question for us all planet to accept this for a limited time. A week may have, just a few days. Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Ugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alpha. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Riverless Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comfort of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Riverless Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms are not unlike those we shall propose, Lady Ugiri. Though we will not hear a word said against our beloved Ulda, Riverless Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If you can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. That's it. Once again, I find myself at your dead. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present position. Mayhap the Dawn Adventurers Guild can be of assistance? Look to me there and not, lady. Lady Ugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the immortal flames can provide. Now back in 2.2, original 2.2, Revenant's Toll was not what you see it now. Now you see a vibrant community there. Back then, even about 1.0, 1.0 was just a tent and Aether Anchors. That was it. And from, I think in 1.0 it was still like that, but it grew into something more. Like they started adding buildings. With each updating 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, they added and added and added to become the layout that it is today at 2.5 version 2.55. So it was actually cool to see that progression. And did that again in Heaven's Ward with Idleshire. They did that in some ways with Stormblood with Doma, where instead of just seeing it progress on its own, they actually actively helped in that by giving items and actually making money off of that too. In Shadowbring, I don't know if that does happen. Or Endwalker. I don't remember. Don't think so. Either case. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momody has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Doma. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the immortal flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls upon us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come with me. You shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Ugiri. And you in Revenant's toll, my lord. Even that bow is different for all of us. I understand the cultural significance, but still cool. Cool that they incorporated that. Well, sounds like we have work to do. Lady Ugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting your Doman friends to you. After you've rested from your road-weary legs, of course. What say you? I guess I don't have a say. I'm just a hero who does. Sorry, a hero is rather than does. Alright, let's go here. Ugiri's game. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Claylan, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever needs to be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. Hozan. As Lady Ugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. I don't feel like taking their walk all the way there, so I'm gonna take a chocobo. Let the chocobo do the work for me. I don't think I'll be able to get all of them through the Maelstrom done, but we'll see. Vesper Bay. Let's go. Interesting point of view like this. First person. I can't listen tonight. Out of the way, peasant. Black Made Pop-Tart. That is quite the name. I know it's the same game, but still seeing it in first person as opposed to third person has a different feel to it. This really helps seeing the grandeur of the world. Like going to Horizon, Camp Horizon right here. Seeing these flies up close. Yeah, look, the caravan's already here. Here encroachment. Ah, it's been too long. Too goddamn long since I've traveled across yours, and I can't wait to take to the road again. Those were in the lockdown during pandemic. We understand that very well. I love seeing these new players coming into my game. Warms my heart. Alright, right here. I wouldn't call this a galley, but they must have an airship further out then. That's just the welcoming committee. I don't see a galleon out there though. Sorry, Fiona. I know it's dark out. I don't see a galley. Maybe it's too far out. Home. I guess not the stench of the wind even here. Greetings. Alfred would inform me that a scion would be ready to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though ashamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but it may cause you trouble round. But might I pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. Yozan. Hello? I'm hearing things. Alright. Hey, hello. Goodbye. Well, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hosen. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by a horse-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We're just playing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. Professor Ray isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Look, here's one. Hello. Haru. Clint's Raff, eh? I didn't know anyone else was. Oh, wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Then you must know Lady Ugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. All right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you. I thought that said baldful geyser. Bashful geyser. Yeah, I wonder there's like one right behind the chocobo carriage. Let's see. Ha! Are you playing? No fair. Wilson didn't say anything about adults. Huh? You get to ride a horseback carriage? I don't know. Sounds scary, but if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. Alright, number 3. Oh, yes, he's up here? Hello. How'd you find me? I guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Guess all my is already gone. Wonderful. All the children are counted. Hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Ugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. More money, of course. Why reinvention? The first caravan is due to depart slowly. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Homai, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with Yanko Haru, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ulda is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Fascinating creatures. Whence did they came? That's a good. Where did Chocobos come from? There's reports of a great. These reports of a great beast who rode to Uldar grandfather's so lucky indeed. This horse bird smell terrible. It's just so fluffy. Yeah, they may smell terrible, but as for Final Fantasy 16, apparently they make a great stew. I'm making potential for that. Eager to be off, are you? Aye, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blaze says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beast has been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story. So I would think you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastard will try to rob us, that is. Dangerous beasts. Alright, let's grab our chocobo. Let's take a run. Mount roulette. This is. And there we go. Getting a bit late. Walking around is not so good. Favorable at this time. I would like to get to the Maelstrom done tonight. Not sure if I'm going to do them all done tonight though. Still got the one dungeon to do, the story, and with this comes a new trial from Clayton. And this would be a new trial for her, something that she's not done. Surveying. Ooh, wandering eye. I poked it. It's down. Just outside horizon. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I feel if I attack one of them, they're gonna look up together with their friends. It will not be the most fun time. You know me, if I can get away with it, probably as I'm walking, just take out whatever's in front of me. Because like I said, I think it's funny. It pleases me to see you well. Come, let the coachman know we can continue onward to Ul'dah. Which do you think would win in a race? A horse or a horse bird? I must say, that was a surprisingly pleasant ride. Maybe the drained revenant's toll will not be so bad after all. They have wings. Does that mean they can fly? Does that mean we can fly if we ride one? So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? They're taller than Claylan. Well fought, madame, and well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pray, my son, no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost, but not forgotten. Lady Ugiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they know full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to she who had given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do so without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. What? You knocked the old man down. Hey, Miss Claylan, Gohada and I want to know why you became an adventurer. This is like a 14-year-old question for me. is a good question. Why did I become an adventurer? To amass a fortune? I did do that 1.0 with goldsmithing. God, I had a nice little empire of jewelry making. Then Square Enix took that away. Anyways, let's go with this. To go with it, the wild bloom. Wild rose blooms. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but they don't grow in lots of places. Don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Clay. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? Western outpost fruited by countless adventurers. Bastion of civilization, a harsh and forgiving wilderness. What should I tell these kids? I want to say this. Number 2. So, there are lots of rocks and things? Sounds a bit scary, but you'll be there too, won't you? Enough, Gaharu. It's my turn again. Miss Clayland, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Buy weapons? Seek out new adventure? yeah, life of servitude, alright. Yeah, number 1 sounds good. Of course. To be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright. That's enough questions. That's not fair. Why does yours only get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Kids. The old man just sitting in the back. Just one more, please. Do you think I can be an adventurer like you one day? I guess so. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. We get the Revenant's Toll. Let's make an adventurers guild for Dolmens. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked. Just like Miss Clayland and Lady Ugiri. Yeah, just like Clayland and Lady Ugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? I suppose. See, the eyes, I guess, help the smile. It makes it more sincere. The glasses on is just making minimal effort. Letting Master Offalo know we're here. I need to stay with the birds. I bet they can keep out an entire legion with these walls. Would you look at that? It would be good to sleep in a proper bed for a change, even if it's only for a night. How many steps are there? 100. I'm going to count. Well, I'll give them one thing. The This is a great view of Ul'dah from here. Sorry, didn't mean. Nevadi Snow Devil. Father Gulade. I think after another couple of quests, maybe once you get to Revenant's Toll, I'll run the last dungeon. And then next time, if I don't get it done tonight, next time we'll focus on the next trial. Or we can get it all done tonight, that'd be good too. Travis Lowe. Saucer. Yep, hop and up. Has the first group arrived already? Wonderful. Praying for Master Alphanode at once. Welcome, your return, Mr. Saraf. I pray they do not grow too accustomed to this treatment. It is a welcome respite to be sure, but a far cry from what we can expect in Revenant's Toll. Ah, Claylan. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Ugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. It is past time Lady Ugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. First speak with Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Doman will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Ugiri to Minfilia and the Guild Emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is sure to come. Safe travels. Shown just as Yuffie. Interesting. Hello? Elvion. No, I have a feeling they're going to take the long way around through Gridania. It's probably the safer route, because if you go the route I'm going to be taking, it brings you right through an Imperial stronghold. Hey, car. I have a feeling they may object to, they may object to having a delegation of Domans just flowing through the 70s. Alright. Doesn't really quite the walk. But we have Sky Bear! That's the real Sky Bear. No, the real Sky Bear is long gone. Forever in our hopes and dreams. And anyone does not know what is meant by Sky Bear? Google it. He's sorely missed. failed the thing. Oh well, here. Have a present. Yes, we're gonna spread cheer to everyone with presents. Shikigami. Yeah, as I was saying. So, pretty sure the Dolmens, the story's gonna go around through Eastern Tunnel, South Shroud, Central Shroud, North Shroud, Porthos, and eventually Mordona. It's a bit longer than this direct route, but it's possibly the most safest, because as soon as you jump into Mordona from here, boom, Imperial Stronghold. One point out, there actually used to be an entrance near Mordona through the Western Shroud, which would have been... If this map only encompasses the north part of Mordona, like there's a huge southern section, you're looking more around this area. Probably a little more south to the Crystal Tower. Well, Western Shroud is missing still. Accept my present. There. Yeah, Revenant still was not as glorious as it is now. It is glorious to see. This must be the esteemed Lady Giddy and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter in. Race and creed don't enter into. So you see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they're willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathmorn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, milady. Pray understand that I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you need to bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathmorn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Awkward. I guess I've yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hells, Clayland. Why are you wasting time with me? See them to the rising stones. Long last, an opportunity to prove our worth. We shan't regret this minute. The sentries appear more than capable, Even so, it may be best to forbid people from venturing beyond the walls unescorted, for the time being at least. Give it much as expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Raging Stones anon. Hey, move the route. Maybe that's something different to say this time. Coconut. As in the case with other distant lands, I have heard rumors of mysterious magics and martial arts. I dare not lend credence to these tales, but I cannot help but hope that some are true. Papalimo. Yours may be a land of many cultures and creeds, but I nevertheless suspect that the Domans will struggle to adapt. I wonder what herbs and spices they use in Doma. Maybe there's something I can add to my special tonic. This little thing, it's nothing to compare to what the Domans have endured. So many youths these days fail to understand that it is incumbent on everyone to help those in need. That's why it's so wonderful when young men like Hori Boulder rise to the occasion. Ida. Did the rails really sail that half-rotted ship all the way from Althard? Isn't that dangerous? What if it had sprung a leak? Where's your stolen Thancred? Gone. Entrance to the solar. Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students about this and continue to meet with failure. Uriage has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, and within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved? I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Ugiri is here? Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Grandeur pleases me beyond words, milady, but are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll cannot accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Laughborn, Lady Ugiri, Claylan. Mayhaps I worry over much. With so many able-bodied adventurers about, what beast could pose a threat? I dared not give myself to open full, but for the first time in many moons, I am willing to do so. I am amazed that none here knew of the War of Succession until we arrived. Have you truly heard naught of what has transpired? Lamna and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I'm still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. You still should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you can wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. There's Thancred. And there's your Stola.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Culprits?
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a fleet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
Headache time.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
No, we're just holding our heads. Same time, eyes closed.
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
The sea rises. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, her only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet so long as there's ever a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She would not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Alcohol. Hey, people have moved. Let's see if more chat. Filament. As her mother, I'm ever concerned for Minfilia's safety. But she is her own woman now. If she would venture into the midst of danger, I will not bar her way. Even though Thancred will be watching out for her, I cannot help but fear for Lady Minfilia. This Leviathan business has everyone all wound up. But I'd say it's times like this where we need to get unwound. Pain is but weakness leaving the body. Quarry boulder must impress Lady Ida. Capulima. If you're at the Hold Fort Street missions, you must be no less than fully prepared. See that you dedicate every spare moment to your training. Huh. Not that many people in here. before I enter here, I'm just going to be back for a quick moment. I need to take care of some business. I shall return anon. missions here. I had to do something. Yeah. Alright. Let's continue on with these. Before I continue, we're gonna jump onto that last dungeon. Alright, let's go on to the interwebs. Shuffle of little jobs. And we have Summoner. Here. Here. Not sure how long this will take, but give us a go. 6 minutes, not bad. Let's see what happens. Let's get our Kirby out. We're waiting. You are expected. Pray, take this lift to the command room. She's by herself. Alright. What does she have here anyways? Can you actually sit on this bench or let us sit? Nice. Some certificates or mottos or something? Paper, that's for sure. Cabinet or just decor? I don't know. What do we have here? Pot of plant. Books. More. Shelving. A blackboard? More stuff, book, dressers, plants. 2 light sources here. Well, 4 if you count in the background. 6 if you count these 2. Obviously a door. Another door? I guess this is where the privy is. That's how she can talk to her cornets, or how they talk back with her when they're not in the same area. I mean, they have link pearls, so maybe this is just now more. Yeah. Ooh, chair. All right. What do we have here? Cigar box, maybe. Quill, paper, books. I guess that's a lamp? Oh, hi. How's it going, Merwood? Welcome, friends. I take it your stroller has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Hagen had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we do not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we're faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the science support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much that I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front line. I could only assume that you have found reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral. But I would rather not be drawn on their I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I'll say only that there was something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Claylan, Maelstrom scouts are currently talking is hard. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering. Can't say that word. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagan movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkbright has charge of the garrison. Look, average read time has increased to 12 minutes. Leave the command room. So I'm gonna walk to that area, or briskly take my chocobo. Airport. Let's see where this takes us. It's foggy. Ooh, there's an A rank there. Hey, thunder. Chaos Wolf. Chaos Wolf. Interesting name. I guess he likes Chaos Wolves. I mean, I would assume. Almost there, folks. I'm partly doing this to waste time to try and get into the dungeon. See, if there's any dungeon I'd like to come in as a non-tanker hit, sorry, as a tanker, it would have been this one. Now we're waiting. Ski build. Most of it I'm starting to get tired. But I want to finish through the Maelstrom. $15 minutes. Wait. Well, being a DPS for this actually helps me in regards to that mechanic at the end. I can focus on what I need to do, get my mechanics done, and also deal damage eventually. I've been expecting you, sign of the Son of Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Scouts in distress. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the like of this before. We must proceed with all caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, the return is long overdue. I fear that ill will has befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into the Sapsa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to 10 those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion. If they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Wait time's now dropped to 10 minutes. What determination is this? Tell you what, I'm gonna give this game 2 more moments. Teleport all the way to the gold saucer. Get some things I need to get done here. Here. Leap of faith, not what I was looking forward to. Chance. What's a chance? Now what's here? There we go, money. There we go. Alright. The lost city of Endapor. Actually, there's a couple bots here that have interesting mechanics for all 3 of them. city of Denver. Wasn't right away. Eventually I noticed that these are actually houses we're walking through, and it just amazed me that there was this whole city just locked away near Gridania. Mad meme. Book smack. Book smack. And book smack. Here, like you're going through someone's probably maybe living room or garage. Boss time. This guy's a pretty easy. Two things about him. One, he'll at one point suck up a party member that's usually not a tank into your stomach, and you have to well freeze him, as you'll see right now. The other thing is, he'll sneeze and leave a very hairy snot. If you don't get him out on time, he will die. Okay. Think about that. For this boss here, the boss is actually the flying thing up here, but you can't you only attack the ones that have scales that this random sword goes off. So our old strat used to be only have the tank kill off the ads, and when the mob drops down, just focus on the boss. You will not shoot it. Make it go with one was A where someone else has scales. Like the stat effect that it gives. Doors, so I guess I'll get started on the doors. Doors is the last thing. Okay, now, the final boss of this is a guy named Diabolus, and from his time here, we'll fight him when he has these doors randomly. 4 sets of doors. Teleport through the doors to open the same door, but the reason why you want to open up the doors is people will take one move plus with this open, he's deadly. This lets you to evade it. I mark one, the same color is 1, 2. Then I go another, same color is 1, 2. Right here, blue, 1. Blue, 2. Green, dragon. This, 1, 2. I'll open up this one first. Now focus on Diabolus now. Not yet. Yeah, which was what happens in casting. Now. What this will do, you're going to see the animation through this moment. You avoid this entire attack by going through doors. You don't want to use it early, you also want to use it late. Next, you're going to go here. I go to the next one, just ready. 11. You do not want to be casting that move. That is pretty much the lost city of Andapur. Ballistic healer. I don't need that item, so let's just get it. Bye. Hey, Atacom. Can't believe I actually just sit. Alright. Right, Paladin. I don't think I'll be able to get to the end of it if I to the Leviathan, but if I do, we do. I give myself another at most 20 or so minutes before I have to head up to bed. If I get the Leviathan by then, great. If not, I do apologize. I will need some sleep. Yeah, at this point, all that's left is this place. Leviathan. In 2.3, that is going to cover Hullbreaker Isle, Tempterra Deepcraft Hard, Stone Vigil Hard. Yep. As well as the respective new trial that comes with that. Hey, buddy. Hi. How you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy. Help somebody of all the times to forget the restorative. This fast-acting concoction temporarily imbues strength while suppressing pain, allowing wounded soldiers to make their way to safety. Almost thought that said Maelstrom laxative. Eee. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lately armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's tongue. I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Sahagins from the first dungeon we met that fishback. Full circle. More than full circle at this point. There we go. Soldiers' corpses. Drown Ravagers. Oh. That takes care of these two. returned. Thank the Navigator. When I learned that you went through the serpent's tongue by yourself, I feared would be an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? The mutilated corpse of a Maelstrom soldier. Dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Gods are savagery know no bounds. Enemies are no they go too far. I dread to think that may have become that you remain unaccounted for. I pray that they have suffocated the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my one of my men came back alive. For that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was clear, or was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Salio! Salio! I'm going to take off for the evening. I have some time tomorrow. I'll come in and finish up the Maelstrom. But unfortunately tonight, I'm done for the evening. I'm going to fall asleep before I'm even done the stream. So those that joined, I thank you for joining. You're having a fantastic evening so far. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great weekend. Hope everyone stays safe. Hope you have fun. Take care. So, and if you like what you've seen, click on like, click on follow. Be happy to see you guys again in the future. I'm going to end the stream at this point. I'm not going to raid anyone tonight, but we'll do that next time. Until then, everyone take care. See you next time.